Do you know what links Hungary, Argentina, and the ancient civilization of Sumer together? In the early 20th century, there was an intellectual movement in Hungary called Turanism, which claimed that the Hungarian language was directly related to languages like Turkic or Mongolian or even Japanese or Mayan and Egyptian. Many of these intellectuals left Hungary after World War II, and it's interesting just how many Turanist intellectuals who advocated for the Sumerian connection fled to Argentina specifically. And yes, Europeans going to Argentina after World War II is a story that we've all heard before, and while some Turanist intellectuals or theorists of the Sumerian connection were not reactionaries or Nazi allies, most of the ones in Argentina were. Like this guy, Ferenc Badinyi Jos, who published volumes of theories connecting Sumerian and Hungarian in addition to Etruscan. He even claimed that Jesus was a Parthian, probably because he hated Jews and wanted to disprove that Jesus was Jewish. He suspected Jews had also infiltrated the Catholic Church as well and wanted to establish a true Hungarian church. His views were kind of all over the place. Even though he was a fervent anti-communist, he admired Mao Zedong and established a China-Hungary Friendship Society and a Hungarian Cultural Revolution movement. But regardless, he was taken seriously enough to have been appointed lead of the Department of Sumerology at the Jesuit University of Buenos Aires. Another Sumerian-Hungarian theorist in Argentina was Felix Pogranyi-Nad, who was a diplomat for Hungary in the 1940s, but he was also part of the Turanian Society. He taught Sumerian and Etruscan languages for its members. After fleeing to Argentina, he taught Sumerian lessons there as well. In his understanding, Hungarian was part of a language family that included Sumerian, Etruscan, Ancient Greek, Basque, Mayan, Quechua, and Amharic. Another influential theorist in post-war Argentina was Friar Matias Lleno Ferrer. He was a Dominican friar who claimed to have found a lost codex in a cathedral that explained how the Austrian Habsburgs used the Inquisition to destroy the native Hungarian religion and culture. He said that the Finno-Ugric thesis of Hungarian linguistics was a Habsburg mythology that they had propped up to control the Hungarians. While still influential in some circles, the codex he found is widely considered a complete forgery today. Lleno Ferrer lived in Argentina, where he edited the Studio Sumero-Hungarica, which propagated other Sumerian-Hungarian theories. There are other theorists of Sumerian-Hungarian connections and other Turanists who went to Argentina, but I can never stop thinking about this overlap where there was a cohort of Hungarians in Buenos Aires in the 1950s talking about how they were actually Sumerian.